I'm Luke Hume and you're watching Rugby Wrap Up.
Hey everybody, Matt McCarthy at the Studio 34 Fantasy Sports Network here on West 35th Street in New York City for Rugby Wrap-Up. I happen to be here with Mr. Jim Temple, my longtime friend and teammate from the University of Buffalo, and Jim is here in this week's Community Corner segment. Jim, not a happy moment really for us.
Yeah, Matt, I really appreciate you giving me the chance to come on here. A friend of ours from University of Buffalo followed a very similar path to both of us playing at University of Buffalo, then following on to play for New York Rugby Club. After his rugby career was done, he was raising his family. A few years ago, he had an accident in his pool and is in a wheelchair now due to a spinal injury. And we did a fundraiser for him a few years ago, helped him out. Got things going on his feet, but now it's a few years into it, and he's got physical therapy. He can't work. His wife is doing everything that she can to help him out. But they have two young boys, and one of our other teammates just had lunch with him a few weeks ago, and he didn't want anything. He's a very proud guy. Wants to do everything on his own, but it was obvious that he needed some help. So we got together with a few other guys from his time frame. He went to Buffalo back in the late '80s into the early '90s. I was a little late. Oh, I'm sorry.
He was probably there for the transitioning from the Mad Turtles name to the Bulls, or is the Bulls just after him?
I think that was even after me, and
yeah.
I was like 1998 when they went back to affiliating with the school. But yeah, I mean, it was instrumental part of the program and a very popular guy with New York Rugby Club. You played with him over there for a few years.
I did. Good guy, good player.
Yeah.
It's tragic. I mean, but let's talk about what we can do, Jim. Yeah. So there's a fundraiser. Tell me about that fundraiser.
Yeah. Well, first we set up a You Caring account and just kind of announced the fundraiser. And the local rugby community has been amazing. I mean, we just shared it with some of the old boys clubs and some of the other clubs just through emails. And the money that's been pouring into the You Caring account has been excellent, and we haven't even had the fundraiser yet. The fundraiser is coming up Thursday, October 19th at 6 p.m. It's at Social on 795 8th Avenue. It's on 48th Street. It's $60 for 2 hours open bar. Half the money goes to Kris and his family, and half the money goes to pay for the bar special. And there's some other things if somebody wants to pop in and out. They'll be flexible on it if you're not committed to 2 hours. But any help anybody wants to give us and give him would really be appreciated.
We'll give you the we'll put a graphic up with the online information. He's got kids.
Yeah, he's got two twin boys. I think they 10, maybe 11 now. But it's a lot to keep up with. He's got somebody who comes into the house and helps him. And when it comes to health insurance, it covers medical bills, but not people to come and help you in the house. Yeah. He's got a physical therapist he's trying to work with. I mean, hopefully someday he get back up on his feet. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on something like that.
Well, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Kris.
Yeah.
And sorry, brother, we're going to do what we can for you. And it's great that you came in and said a few words. This is not an easy topic to talk about, but that's what rugby does. Jim, on behalf of Kris Anderson and his family, I want to thank you for coming in. And this is just another great moment in rugby where we try to help each other. And this is all made possible for us on this Community Corner segment brought to you by the Friends of the British Council. And on behalf of Mr. Jim Temple, Mr. Kris Anderson and his family, and the Tubas, Matt McCarthy for Rugby Wrap Up, signing off.